Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, TK. Hey, Daddy. I was just wondering when I could see you again. Give me a call and let me know.
Hey TK, it's Carmen, baby. How are you? I know you're busy, but I miss you, papi. Te quiero ver.
Hey, TK. I'm calling you. I was thinking about you. I'm hoping that I get a call back. Been on my mind. So, it's your girl from Detroit. Give me back when you get a chance, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, everybody? It's comedian TK Kirkland, a.k.a. T to the motherfucking K. TK Kirkland is the philosopher. T to the motherfucking K is my philosophy.
What's up, lady?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. And yourself? What's going on?
I'm doing well. I can't believe I'm on the phone with you.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm always late, but I get there eventually.
Right on time.
So tell me what's going on, huh?
Oh, a lot. I had sent you a message, months ago because I listened to your podcast, and I've been waiting to get that lucky phone call from you just so I can get some advice from somebody that knows the game is going to give it to me real about my situation and my marriage. Like, I've been with my husband since I was 16. I'm 35. We've been together about 19 years, married 10 years, and I'm just at a point now where I'm just ready to just give it all up.
You want to give up?
Because I was like, I've already checked out years ago. But I know because I do everything. I cook, I clean, I take care of bills, I make sure everything gets done. Like, he doesn't do too much. He just lets me sit back and do everything. It's like, and he's kind of dependent on me. And I know that, I'll be fine if we were to separate. I'll be fine. I can make it in life. But because he depends on me for everything, he won't be fine. I kind of feel guilty about that.
But how old is he?
He is 41. 6 years
Okay,
old.
he'll be all right. Yeah, he'll be all right.
He doesn't have any family. He has no brothers and sisters, no cousins. His mother, she lives in Georgia. So right now, we live in my father's home. He moved to Memphis and left me his house. We've been living here for about 5 years.
Oh, so he moved in with you. But financially, he takes care of you.
We were married. No, I'm the breadwinner.
Oh, you're the breadwinner. Okay.
I make all the money. He had a really good job years ago. He was a truck driver, and he was the one fronting the whole operation.
Right.
I was dependent on him, and we went through both a real hard time. I was laid off from my job. I was trying to graduate from college. I was in my last semester. I was laid off from my job. I came home from school one day, and he had got laid off from his job. So we went through. After that, things just went downhill. I just wanted him to step up and, be able to, for me to depend on him. And it's like he just fell off whatever. He was like working these real low-paying jobs like from an unemployment agency. And, he lost his self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? And, I tried to be there the best that I could, and I stepped up. I ended up, getting back on my feet. I graduated from school. I got my bachelor's in journalism. Right now, I work in transportation and logistics. I've been in this industry for 15 years, so I've had a consistent job. But he just never was able to get that self-esteem back ever since he lost his job. I was like, I don't know what to do, what to tell you. I've been here. So he's so smart. He's smart. He can do anything. He can fix anything. But as far as he just doesn't have I don't know what it is. It's like he's scared to succeed.
Some people are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some people are like that. Some people are so smart and got it going on that they don't have that gene of grind and hustle and go get it.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of people like that. And that's a turnoff to some women. It's a turnoff to some men. It just so happens that you outgrew your situation. You guys have ran your last lap years ago, and now you're just in the stands. You know what I'm saying? And nobody wants to leave the stadium. So what are you suggesting? Because here's the thing. Do you put him out of your spot? Does he have money saved to go on his own? Do you leave and let him stay in the house? Like, if you trying to make a move, but really it's amazing how all the weight is on you in a sense, because he's in your house and he has nowhere to go.
Yeah, I feel like he won't be able to. He doesn't have anywhere to go. And I kind of, he does make, he goes to work. He delivers and installs appliances. So he goes to work, he makes money, but it's not, a lot of money, So I do need him for things, he helps out around the house. Like I don't have to take the trash out, or he cleans around the house, does what he can. So then we have a child, most importantly. We have a 3-year-old son together.
Okay.
And that is, I want my son to grow up.
I always say this: if you got a 3-year-old kid, he didn't cheat on you. He didn't get another girl pregnant. He hasn't done none of those things. You just tied him because he's feeling like he has no ambition, and he's kind of lazy. So let me ask you a quick question: Have you had sex with anybody else?
Yes.
Mhm. I knew it.
Have,
Yeah.
And
so and I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. See, when a woman gets new dick, it's confusing. New dick will confuse a bitch in a minute. You hear me? Especially if the dude fucks the hell out of you.
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna have to be a playette. A playette is a person that has to juggle. You're going to have to juggle family life and get the nigga that you fucking. He's just going to have to understand that this is the father of your child. He really has nowhere to go. You just can't put him on the street because you stepped out on him. He didn't step out on you, right?
Right.
It's just that you want to be happy. So you're going to have to get your dick on the side, come back home, put a smile on your face. You might have to jack your husband off every now and then just to have a little peace, but you're going to have to do it, I'm telling you. You're going to have to suck his dick. You're going to jack him just to keep peace in the house so he doesn't have no suspicion of whatsoever, because the child is the most important. Now, if you would have told me, oh, TK, this dude beats me up, he's violent, he's just a lot of bad things, I would have gave you a whole different story. But what has happened in your situation, you just outgrown him, and you got some new dick about him. I knew it when I was listening to you. I said, yeah, let me finish. Let me let him finish. But, I hear a guy working. I hear a guy he ain't cheating on. That's new dick. You had new dick scenario all on this, So I'm glad that you was honest when I said it, because that is new dick. Is the sun coming up tomorrow? That's how sure I was. That is new dick. So your goal now is the dude that you're having sex with has to understand how you moving. If you don't understand how you moving, you got to get rid of him. But here's the thing: you're gonna get tired of him eventually one day too. I'm telling you.
Well, this is a situation. I'm not messing around with anybody. Now, this was before I had my son. I had cheated on him or whatever. He found out, and I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm done. Me and the guy, we, really were into each other. And he was like, well, I think you should go ahead. If you feel like that's going to be a better situation, you should go ahead and do it. But, I've been with this man so long, I know that he's not going to do anything to hurt me. I was like, I didn't want to sit up and try to leave the situation for the situation and be looking stupid. So I just like, you know what, I'm going to just go ahead and just say, in my marriage, but at the same time, I still had dude on the brand. We would still communicate. We stopped talking for years. I got pregnant, had my son, and we ended up having each other again.
And you sure is and the baby, you sure it's not the other dude's baby?
Yeah, definitely not. It was years ago.
Okay.
We had,
okay, and you sure it's not nobody else's baby?
No question. I was when I got pregnant, we were trying to work, get things together with me and him.
So no other new dick was involved. You sure it's this guy's baby?
So, yep, I'm totally 100 about that.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right, so go ahead. So you wind up staying in the relationship to work things out. So, and I know you said you reached out 3 months ago, so obviously, have you figured it out, though? Like, see, when I read everybody's DM and I hear their stories, this shit normally works out itself. Like I said to a listener a while ago, people just want to hear themselves talk, and I'm glad that people look to me for credibility, But I always say play the hand that you dealt. You've heard me say that before, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So playing the hand that you dealt, it goes right back to you got a child now. This shit is like cemented in stone. Here's the crazy thing. The nigga stayed with you. Like, do you know men can't take that shit? A woman forgive a nigga for cheating. A woman will forgive a nigga for cheating. And he can have a baby, and she'll help the nigga take care of the baby. That's how crazy this shit is. But for the nigga to really stay with you after you've cheated on him, it's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Because I'd have been like, bitch, bye.
Yeah, I know.
I'll tell you now, in a heartbeat. So for him to do that says a lot about his character, says a lot about how he loves you and his child, but also states, and it's just got to put a question mark. He really has nowhere to go, and he has nothing to depend on, so he has to stay. And here's the story of most women in the world over the last 100 years. Women who got caught up with certain men, got pregnant, or was the side bitch for years. And the woman wasn't smart enough to put that money for the bag, that money for the shoes, that money for the car, that money for the house that wasn't in her name. So when the motherfucker got ready to leave, a bitch was just stranded with nothing. Like, oh, shit, I don't have nothing. Because nobody was smart thinking about the next move, about the future. So that's his situation. He's in a situation like that, so he stayed. So how would you feel if you found that he cheated on you?
I told him, go get you some pussy. You earned it. Go be free. And he's like, I don't want anybody with you.
That's nice, hon. That's nice, babe. Come on now. That's nice. You don't want nobody with you. I mean, I know niggas got soft over the last 15 years. But, that nigga's been, baby, I want you. Like, I don't know what's going on with the world. You got Tyrese crying on social media. You got Kevin Hart telling all his business on social media. Like, men have really, really gone a whole nother direction in this world. Men don't want to keep their business to themselves no more. And I understand the love of your child and all that kind of stuff, but you can't go on social media and be crying. You got to act tough.
I know. I hate to see that. Every time I see it, I just cringe. Like, why?
Yeah, niggas got to get tough. And, bitch, keep the kid. I'll have another one. Like, why can't people get tough no more? Bitch, keep the motherfucking child. I'll have another one. I'll put some money away for my baby. So when she's 18, she got a check. But you ain't going to stress me the fuck out with this bullshit. Nah, but men will fight for their children. But I'm talking about when you're dealing with bitches like this, man, bitch, I ain't got time. I'm going to pay the child support. I'll have another baby and keep it moving. Because you got to use reverse psychology on these hoes.
Mm-hmm.
You know who was cold with theirs? 50 Cent. When his baby mom was playing that shit with him, 50 was like, bitch, fuck you and the baby. And he didn't want to. It's just that the nigga was just tough. So what'd he do? He went and had another baby, got a prettier bitch.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? A girl that had her shit together, had a son, and kept it moving. Now, even though the girl got the check, guess what? Eventually the check runs out.
Yeah.
Eventually the check runs out. I don't know what they beef was or what happened. And I don't really can't get into what happened. I wasn't there. I don't know. But from the outside looking in, she probably wanted some money. He probably wanted to get rid of her and all that kind of shit. So she said, hey, but real men who got money and they want to take care of their kid, is an insult to take a nigga to court for child support. Like my daughter's mother tried to take me to court for child support. Now, I'm going to tell you why I went to court for child support. You're going to laugh your ass off. I went to court for child support because I was paying all the bills, right? My daughter's mother said to me, the money should go through my hands. But she's not responsible. So we wound up going to court because I wasn't giving her the money in her hand. I was just paying the bills. Isn't that the dumbest shit in the world?
Wow.
I swear to God, I went to court for that shit. So then we finally go to court. She wants to get about $15,000 a month.
Ooh.
By the time I was done with her, I got joint custody, and I only had to give her $300 a month, which was less than the bills I was paying.
Wow. Now, how much were you giving her before?
It was in the thousands. I'm the kind of dude. I'll help you pay your bills in the future. Yeah, I'll help you pay your bills, but I take care of my babies though. See, I don't. It's not like I take care of my kids 3 times a year. I take care of mine. So to take me to court was an insult to my intelligence, especially when I do so much for my babies. But some women look at you for a check. But I'm the wrong one, though. See, certain women could do that shit to certain people. You know, I see you got your baby there, right?
Yeah.
You got your baby's 3, so it's a boy or girl?
A boy.
All right. You breastfeeding still?
No, not at 3. I stopped when he was 1.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what the age was.
No, at 3, no, that's not right.
Basically, what I was going to say is because you get a pacifier or something for your kids about to read that to the radio. And I'm trying to keep it real, but I ain't trying to keep it that damn real. I just thought that would be funny to say.
Are you recording?
Yeah, babe. If I call you, we roll. This is going to be on my show.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, this is going to be on my show. Does he listen to the show?
No, he doesn't even know who you are. I'm like, I try to put him up. I'm like, you don't know who TK Kirkland is? I'm like, you crazy.
Yeah, but you know, I won't even say your name or what city you're from or nothing like that. So you're cool. You know, but yeah, my daughter's mom tried to play me on some stupid shit when I'm a provider. But you got a man who is just soft.
I know.
But he's a nice, and when I mean soft, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's a nice guy.
I'm like, toughen up. Like, come on. It's like I feel like he's the woman in the relationship and I'm the man.
Yeah, I can see that's why you stuck out got some dick, because I agree.
And you know what's so funny? You know, we haven't had sex, I say maybe it's been 3 months. We have sex like every 3 months, and that really, and I have a high sex drive. I'm like, I like to get it, but, and, you know, I'm so, when you go from not having sex with somebody, you know, for that long period, like, you don't even want it anymore. Like, straight up last night, I worked a midnight shift. I was getting ready to take a nap before I went into work, and he comes up, and he's like hesitating or whatever, like, I don't know how to say this, but, can I eat your pussy? I was like, what? I'm like, first of all, I'm your wife. Like, you shouldn't be asking me, can you eat my pussy? Are you serious? That turned me off right there.
Yeah, but don't make it complicated, honey. If he asks you, just say yes. So here's the thing I'm trying to say. Life is so fucking complicated out here in the world, right? It's complicated. So if you get a man who comes in and says, can I eat your pussy? You got to say yes, daddy, or yes, baby. You can eat my pussy. You could have got everything done. You could have got a nut, went to sleep. He'd have been happy. He'd have had his juices all on your mouth and lips. So now he goes out frustrated.
I just
How old is
can't
he?
do it anymore. 41.
Yeah, it's always going to be good, honey. You just got to take your time and find a way to really love him and try to find a way to find something that you like about him. Just take your time. But I'm telling you what you do, though. In the meantime, jack him off. Like it's time to lay down, you get some KY jelly, and just jack him off. You go fuck somebody else, but you jack him. I'm telling you, this should be gangster in your house. Everybody happy.
I've been there and done that. Like, I don't even want to do that anymore. It's just
Wow.
that's too hard when you out there. I'm coming home happy and like that's sick. I'm coming home and I got to look him in the face. It was a hard life to live. So I'm like, I just can't. Now I have my son. I'm like, I have a different role in life to play. I can't be out here living like that.
All right, so you mean you can't be fucking nobody else?
Yeah, I mean, it's just not in me anymore to do that.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
Oh.
You don't like your husband. You don't want to fuck nobody else. You're tired of fucking a vibrator. So what you going to do? Just don't get dykey on me. Don't go get a bitch.
Oh, no. No,
okay.
I'm good. I'm
okay. So what you got choices to make, man. You go either.
I just want him to tell me that he doesn't want to be with me anymore because I'm already. It would be better for him to be like, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna let you go, as opposed to me breaking up.
But he's not leaving. He doesn't have enough money to leave.
I know. Like I'm just.
Trust me, on some real shit. If his money was right, he'd have left you. That nigga ain't that good. If his money was right, he'd have left you.
If I won the Mega Millions or something like that, then take your cut. Yes, man, you go live your life. I'm out of here.
Well, that's a good way of looking at it. That's a good way. Like if you got your money up, you like, so here's a couple thousand, 20, 30,000 for you. I wish you the best. Come see your kid as much as you can. I just don't love you no more.
Oh,
so you're in Michigan. You're in Michigan.
Yes, I'm in Detroit. Yeah, that's why I had sent you a message just the other day because I know that you're going to be here, and I've been wanting to see you. Whenever you come here, I'm not able to come.
But you can't fuck me though. I'm being funny. Like TK, can I come see you for a minute? Can I give you some pussy, TK? So did you get your tickets for the show?
No, that's why I had sent you a message because I was like, is it possible that I could get some tickets because I just literally just paid the IRS yesterday like $500, and I'm just tapped out. I want to come see you.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna make this show. I'm teasing. I got to see how I got a lot of homies coming, so I can't be disrespectful to the promoter because I charge them a lot of money. And I think about how I do shows, right? Because I put on concerts too. And if somebody hit me up and said, TK, I need 20 tickets, like that's thousands of dollars. So I saw the price of them tickets. I was like, God damn, I didn't know they were charging this much.
I know. Sure. I just need to. I want to come see you so bad. I'm like,
so what happened to the nigga that you gave some pussy to? Like he can't get you a ticket?
He doesn't live here anymore. He moved to Georgia.
Okay. So do you have a babysitter for your child?
Oh, yes, my mother.
Yeah. So why don't you and homeboy come to the show? You don't think you'll be happy if he came with you?
He's such a fun killer. I'm like.
He's a what killer?
A fun killer.
Oh yeah.
He has all the fun. I'm like, he's just
kidding me?
Lame. I was just like, we'll be out, and I was just like, man.
Yeah, you don't have to come see my show then, because the shit that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow going to be insane. You hear me? I'm coming. I'm bringing it for Detroit.
I know, man.
I want to walk out that motherfucker happy and sad.
I know, at the same damn time.
This nigga just insult me, and I'm laughing. Because I know that sun just came out, so it's about to be popping in the D.
Yes, like I should be asleep right now, and I'm like, like I said, work midnight shift. I get off work at 6:30 in the morning, so my son was up, so I said, let me go around the house and do some chores and get some stuff out the way. And I just checked my Instagram. I'm like, oh my God, he sent me a message back.
Yeah, ain't no telling when I'm gonna hit you back on Instagram. I'm really just because I'm just so busy and so tired, and I'm just really, but like I'm working on my book. I'm working on my new comedy album for October next year. Being a great father, trying to stay in the gym, make sure I take time out for the original G God and all that kind of stuff to keep 100. And trying to catch no cases. Well, I can catch no cases, so my mindset is different. But just living life and getting ready for all these concerts I'm doing. On one I'm doing December 30th in Vegas. I'm doing Cardi B. I haven't even posted yet, so I'm letting you know. Okay. I'm doing Cardi B, the Amigos, and Polo the Don, I think his name is. Something like that.
I know
so that's good. Yeah, that's going to be TK Kirkland Presents. So when that go on public, that shit going to be super fire. And then you go on my Instagram, November 18th, I'm doing David Allen Greer in Miami.
That's amazing. I'm like, I don't even know you, and I'm proud of you because I've been following you for years. You've been in the game for years, and I'm just like, man, you done really elevated to a whole nother level. I'm just loving the direction that you're going in. I'm just so proud of you.
That's why I'm so excited about social media, because no one has been able to see what I've been doing over the years. So if people don't see you on TV and film, they really think you're not doing anything. But I've been a boss for a long time, helping people, putting businesses together, and just really staying low-key, I was doing on a smaller level what Jay-Z and Baby and them was doing now. So now people get to see me because, I got friends in great places like Charlamagne the God, Angela E., my guys over at Breakfast Club, Vlad over at Vlad TV, deals with Netflix. It's organic. And what I mean by organic, when you come up in this business, you go search for opportunities. People like, oh, I'm such and such, you should give me a shot. But what has happened over the last 4 or 5 years, because of my past and because people respect what I've gone through, everything has been pretty much laid at my door. And for me to make a decision to take, so this is organic. So basically, when you don't, I can't speak for everybody, but with me, the more I don't want it, the more motherfuckers give it to me. Hilarious, but I'm taking advantage of it all. From my yacht, a lot of people don't even know I have a small little yacht in Miami, to nice vehicles, and I stay low key. Like one of the things I'm going to talk about tomorrow is Afro-American men and women spending too much money in the bar, getting tables, and spending $5,000 on bottle service and all that, which is some of the dumbest shit in the world, when you could take that money and buy a nice living room set. It's things like that I just want to bring to people's attention. Men who are 30, 40, 50 years old who don't own no property, like what you've been doing your whole life, and get their mindset right instead of taking your dick, putting in this woman's pussy, knowing that your finances is fucked up. And you're going to get this girl pregnant. So now you're fucking up her life and your life. It's just bad. But people are listening. Like, my DM is in the thousands.
I can imagine.
So people are thanking me and understanding, and for me, I'm changing the world. And one of the things that's important, this kid is going to court for child support. I cannot find his information. He goes to court November 6th. I hope he hits me before November 6th, because he wants to find a way to work his situation out before he goes to court. He says his baby mom killing him. So I like women like that, because I feel like I'm a phenomenal negotiator. So if I go in there and tell him what to do, bam, I already know. Right. Just like if, me and Tyrese is cool. If I haven't found his number, I would love to talk to Tyrese. and tell him how to play this hand. Yeah, I would love to tell him how to play their hand. Nigga, act like you don't give a fuck. And watch how this shit turn around.
There's something wrong, I think he may have some kind of chemical imbalance because his behavior, just all these outbursts and this plea for attention, there's something else going on with him. I think.
Yeah, I know. I don't really watch him that much because over the years, I used to see these long-ass interviews. And this shit used to be hilarious. I said, this motherfucker do a long-ass interview on that damn Instagram. Like, it was like a really, my mindset is, so I got ADD. If you don't get me in fucking 3 minutes, I ain't paying attention. So he might be, you might be right. He might have some chemical imbalance, or he might be an attention seeker.
Yeah, that's why he needs a lot of attention, and so he just kind of just does the most. And it's just like, dude, it's just not that serious. But one thing I wanted to make sure that if you could talk about that life insurance, you're talking about, how people, you live in this life, but you don't even have life insurance. I've been making sure that, my life insurance game is up to par. I'm like, I want you to talk about that tomorrow. Like, the people just not up on the life insurance. And,
life insurance is the coldest hustle.
Come up.
Yeah, life insurance is the coldest hustle in the world. Like, if you work a 4 hours a week, you're not going to be a millionaire, but guess what? You can take out life insurance and start. You can plant the seed because you could take out life insurance for $100,000, $250,000, $1 million, and leave that to someone and hopefully they flip it. That's why you don't leave nobody the principal, because most people are not used to money, right? So when you're not used to money, you run through it. Louis Vuitton, bags, get a car, do all this kind of shit, but you fucked up the money. Getting an inheritance, getting an inheritance is not to run through it. It's to protect you. It's supposed to give you security. And you nibble off it. Yeah, you nibble off it, and you figure out ways to do certain things. I tell people never invest with someone that hasn't been on the job themselves. Like, people always want to open up a business. And people come to me, oh, TK, I got this, and I want to do this. And the first thing I ask them is, like, have you ever worked at that company before? Have you started with that company? Anything about that business? And most people say no. Two, have I never been to your house? I never sat down at your table and ate with you before? I'm going to tell you no. I don't do charities. I don't send money to people that I've never laid eyes on. Like, I have to know you. Like, I have to look you in your eye. Like, if you want money out of me, I'll give it to you. But I got to look you in your face and put that shit in your hand. I ain't sending shit through bank wires, anything like that, if I don't know you. I don't even believe in auto pay. You know how you just take your money out to pay your bills every month? Not me. Because if I die today, everybody gets shut down. So nobody gets shit. Ain't nobody gonna be still getting their checks, and I'm gone. The fuck they do that at? Everybody's shit. We all suffer. So that's the thing about life insurance and just my way of thinking on how to move. But not to get distracted, I want to put my focus truly back on you. You're just gonna have to, like I said, I know you don't want to get no dick on the side. I know you're tired as dude, but only you can figure this one out, babe. Because I don't know what he looks like. Because I can tell you to stay.
He doesn't. He's very handsome. He keeps himself up, slim build, athletic build. He looks good, But I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to make it work because I'm not going anywhere. I want my child to grow up, both his parents and the household. I didn't grow up.
So you see what I'm saying? And here's my point. You knew this already. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Y'all just want to hear that it goes back full circle, that this is what you wanted to hear. You heard yourself speak. So now that you heard yourself speak, you gotta make it work. And I'm telling you how to pull this off. You entice him. You talk to him. You encourage him. He's not a bad guy. He's just not doing what you want him to do as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
And just take your time and start dating again slowly. And like I said, when you get horny, you got to be seduced. You got to seduce him too. Like, you know, you got like, baby, come here. Like, I'm like, what? Come here. And you start kissing him, and you say, get on your knees.
I'm always the one.
It's okay to be
aggressive. I want him to do that to me. It's for years. I'm tired of playing that role. Can we play the role?
Okay, you strike the proper tone when you talk to him. You get too much air in your lungs. Slow down for a minute. What I'm trying to say to you is, it's okay to do that, but you can't tell a man, I'm tired. Just say, babe, let's do. You got to be psychology. You got to say, baby, can I suggest something? That's the way to do it. Never tell him. Just say, can I suggest?
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna say, what? So won't you do this for me? And I guarantee you, he'll roll with it if you say, I suggest. Hold on a second, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was my writer. So I'm writing my book. Well, it's supposed to have been ready early this year for February. It's called Who Raised You, but I had to change the name because my new album drops October 25th next year, and I'm calling that Gangsta Conversation. And the book is called Gangsta Conversation. It's going to be fly.
That's going to be out cold. That's going to be out cold.
Oh, that motherfucker. When I say this, oh, my God, I'm about to take it to a whole nother level. Yeah, Gangsta Conversation. That's what it's called. Yeah, so that's the word you use.
I know, I've heard
you know, and seduce him, like call him at work, send him some flowers or send him, not flowers, send him candy, whatever, right? And he goes like, baby, you send me something? Like, yeah. And you got to talk sexy. You got to be like, baby, what you doing? Like, you know what? I'm over here fantasizing about you. Can I suggest something? Can we role play? That's how you get him. He's going like, what? What you want me to do? I said, I want you to come home and, you know, after you take a shower, I'm going to be in the bedroom. You sneak up on me and, like, rub my ass and eat my pussy from the back and just fuck the hell out of me. And you'll get him. I promise you, you'll get him. Just use the word on the phone while he's at work. Can I suggest something? And that's it. And don't jump right into the seducing. Seducing comes after a conversation of 7 to 10 minutes. I don't want that to be the first thing in 30 seconds you talking about that. I want you like, well, how's your day? What you doing? You know, you're talking for a minute and you're getting the person comfortable. Then once that person is comfortable, then you start your approach. And then, so, you know, you got him laughing. He's in shock. And boom, and that shit should work.
I'm like, you know, I send him, you know, pictures of me naked at work or whatever, like, you know, things like that. I give him that talk that he needs to hear. We don't have a lot of alone time, you know. I'm like, let's take my mom. My mother, she lives 7 houses down from me. She's always welcome to keep my son. I'm like, let's just take him down my mom's house, you know, and we can be by ourselves. And he's like, no, we just, you know, let him stay here. I'm like, you know, our son is with us all the time. It's okay to let him go. We need some time on ourselves.
Right, I agree.
I'm like, take me on a date. He's like, we go on a date every weekend. I like, not a date when our son is there. We have not taken any time to cultivate us and get into us. You know, that's another one of my big issues. You know, I need that attention. It's great. You're a great father, but I need attention as well.
Here's the thing. Somehow, some way, he got disconnected from you too, probably from the cheating and all that. He's disconnected. Yeah, he's disconnected.
Right.
So,
he tries.
Yeah, he tries. But what you have to do, I'm on some real shit now. You're going to take the time at dinner or he's in the bedroom and look him in his eye, cry, and ask him to forgive you and that you're sorry. Say, baby, I want to take the time to tell you, I want you to know I love you so much, and you and my son, and I want you to know that when that happened years ago, I am truly, truly sorry. And could you really take the time to please forgive me? And that's all you could do. And if you do that, I think that he might have a second win. But honey, if he give you the second win, I'm talking about literally. Right now, he's just present. You don't have him. He's just a body, and you don't have his energy. You don't have his spirit.
Exactly.
So I want you to have his energy and spirit. But if you do this and he comes right, you can't fuck up no more. Because he'll kill you.
If I'm going to come correct, I have to be legit, 100.
Yeah, you got to be legit. And if you want to, before you want to get legit, you go get some dick for one more roll.
I don't know why you were saying, I think I need to just get it out.
Right. Get some dick one more time for the roll. So you could take that to your grave. You're like, you know what? Cool. I'm straight. All right, cool. Okay, Lord, please forgive me. Because nobody is perfect in this world. Right. Nobody. No, everybody can say what they want to say. You got ministers raping kids. You got women fucking 14-year-old boys in school. Everybody is just winging it. And this world is fucking insane. But my point is, since you're on the phone with me, I'm going to tell you the truth. And the truth is, get you some dick one more time. Make sure you have that conversation with him. Ask him to forgive you. And you guys rock from there. And you're going to probably have to borrow that money to get to my show tomorrow. But if you hit me tomorrow, I'll see what I can do. Because I got a few people that's close to me coming. I'm sorry. But
I know.
I think you knew months ago my black ass was coming. And you could have put together $20 a week. $20 a week.
Dead ass. I did not know until, I don't know how I didn't know that or whatever. I'm like, oh shit, he coming here this weekend. Like, man, I just forked all this money over to the IRS paying him off their little money.
Yeah, you should have held back $100 from there. So next month, but listen, I'll give you this $400, and I'll give you that.
Through with their ass. I'm so sick. I said, here your money.
Well, you got my number, so you get it personal. Hopefully you'll find a way to get there. But hit me tomorrow. We'll see what happens. And this is to my for everybody that's the TK Kirkland show. This is November 3rd, day before one of the greatest shows in the country. Who raised you at the music hall. And see, here's the thing. So now I'm going to let you know a secret. December next year, if not sooner, I'm already got my deal in to do the Fox Theater.
Okay, what's up? So
when I'll be back in a year to do the Fox, because when I come back next year, after I drop this next album, this new album give me a drop Gangster Conversation. It's gonna take motherfuckers to a whole nother level. So I'm getting ready to do something really unique, and people gonna really love it. So I'm excited. So baby, on that note, I hope that you got something out of this just as much as I did. I hope that you get your side dick on the side before you recommit yourself to your baby's father. I hope that you can make the show tomorrow. On that note, may your pain be champagne. To the people that's to the show, DM me on my Instagram, tell me what you're going through. And I promise I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But until then, don't make no drastic decisions. To the fellas, keep your fucking dick in your pants. I stress that so much so you don't mess your life up until you get your paper straight. And to the women as well, get your money right. And like I tell everybody, you don't want to grow old in this world and not have your money right. Because a lot of y'all going to be in shelters and on the freeways with picnic tents and camping gear. And I don't want that for nobody. And you can't say that you didn't know because I told it to you in 2017. Beautiful. May God bless you. Keep listening to the show. Take care of that baby I hear in the background. And I wish you guys the best, okay?
Thank you so much.
And remember, when you talk to him, when you get ready to do it, with the word suggest. Can I suggest something?
I know. May I suggest? Can I suggest?
Right. That's what you do.
Thank you so
And
much.
take care of that baby. You hear me?
I sure will.
Talk to you soon. May God bless you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Take it. You're welcome.